Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm so glad you're here. This is Andale Homestead. I'm Ann, and I'm thrilled to have you here today. All my friends have come in. I'm so glad. And what we do today on ChooseDay, if you're new here, because I do have some new friends recently, and I also have a hair on my face that is going to be driving me insane. Um, but I do have some new friends. And so what we do on Tuesday is get hair out of our face, apparently, most of the time. But you know how you get that hair on the top of your lip in your lipstick? Women, we know how lipstick attracts hair, right? And good morning, everybody. But what we do is we get to choose our attitude of the day because you can do that, You can choose. You do get to decide how you feel. I mean, we might not be able to decide our health, but we can certainly decide our attitude. Hey, Randy and Sweet Thumb, end of pavement country girl. Good morning, rambling with the brooms. Hey, Nikki, the everyday life of an OCD-ish chick, and Karma, where to begin homestead. Denise, I'm glad to see Facebook coming in. Y'all, I wanted to thank Coghill Family Farm, Mrs. Coghill Family Farm, Brooke Smith from Mrs. Coghill Family Farm. She shouted me out on her channel, and I have gotten to meet some new people, and it's amazing. God's desire for me. Good morning. Thank you. And Miss T with the T sends her people over here, which is so sweet and precious, a whole nother community that I adore. Chuck, Life with Blenda and Chuck, goes on right before I do, and he sends his crowd over here. All these people that are all my friends that I adore. And Eddie Family Farm shouted me out over the weekend. All these Walker Farm fam, and then of course all our units. All our people, all our channels that are in our immediate community. Life with Blenda and Chuck, Belt Loop 29, Lazy Days Ahead, Black's Tropical Homestead, my sweet soil sister, Danny Days Ahead, Dusty Goats, Crazy Lizzie Goats, F.R. Humphrey, all these folks that we all went together and had such a big time trying to think of my dancers. Danny Days Ahead, Terry Fixes Stuff, all those people. Hey, Kim. Oh, Kim Mill. It's so funny you say that I'm looking good. I had to do this as a joke, y'all. Okay, so there's a setting now in StreamYard that you can enhance your looks. Hey, Hedgehogs Homestead. Hey, Laura. Hey, G Mama. David, she says. David Corey. I'm so glad you're here, honey. I'm so glad you're here. So there's a setting in StreamYard. I'm going to take it off. I just wanted y'all to see it for a second because I think it's so funny. Although, I kind of like it because it takes all your wrinkles away, and unless you know, make wrinkles, it's funny. You've been using that feature for months. Oh my gosh, Scott. Well, just so that you guys can recognize me on the street. Because, we have all these filters and things that if you see me on the street, you might not recognize me. So that's the real me. That's the real me. I took it off. Y'all don't need to enhance your looks. Y'all look great. Oh, thank you. Canadian Family Life. Good morning. Good morning. I'm glad to see everyone here. Thank you. And thank you for hitting that like button. I appreciate that. That's so good of everyone to do that. Jerry from Butler Family Farm. He's another one that shouted me out in his channel as well. And I am. Hopefully, I was able to do that with everybody. Hey, Jen from Good Times with Jen and Steve. I was terrible about taking pictures and videos. Every single time I go to a meetup, I say I'm going to do better because YouTubers, I am not offended. I'm honored, actually. when someone comes and wants to interview me and wants to say something about me on their channel, I'm thinking, me? Really? You want little old I don't see the point, but thank you. Yes, Andy Olmstead, don't forget. I do have different glasses, Kim. I sat on my other ones, broke them. You know, that's how it happens. Miriam gave me 2 pair while I was on my trip. So I do have a little something of what we're going to concentrate on today. Let's see if I can find it on my phone. I wanted us to get started with our message because it's a little bit long and not terribly long or anything, but it is a tiny bit. And let's see what we have under ChooseDay. Here we go. There we are. And I'm getting ready to read it because what I'm going to concentrate on today is not sweating the small stuff. Now that's a job because the small stuff is what makes, and I need loads of help with my internet. It took me 2 hours, 10 minutes to upload a 13-minute video. I'm sorry. I have fiber optic now. Black's Tropical Homestead says, listening and working in the shipping department. I know you're up to your eyeballs in shipping. Lulu's Treasure Trove. Glad to have you. Hey, Carrie, I have your package right here, honey. It's going out, yours and an envelope to Black's Tropical, and whoever wins the prize today is going out because we do have a little prize at the end of the day. All right, I gotta stop looking at chat. Hey, Wicked Awesome Gardening. Hey, Danny, you're driving, so you can't chat. To keep your hands on the wheel and eyes on the road. So what I'm going to concentrate on today is not sweating the small stuff, realizing what's really important, and to not let that small stuff, yes, not let that small stuff interfere with my peace, with my priorities, with things that I know that I need to concentrate on. So I'll get back to the chat in just a minute. You guys say hello to each other. I appreciate you being in here. And this is a little story that I'm sure many of you have heard before. So bear with me. But it's always fun to have somebody else read it to you. At least I enjoy that. So it says, a jar and 2 beers. When things in your life seem almost too much to handle, when 24 hours in a day are not enough, remember the mayonnaise jar and the 2 beers. You see, there was a professor that stood before his philosophy class and had some items in front of him. And when the class began, he wordlessly picked up a very large and empty mayonnaise jar and proceeded to fill it with golf balls. Then he asked the students if the jar was full. And they agreed, well, yes, it is. It's full, Professor. The professor then picked up a box of pebbles and poured them into the jar. And he shook that jar lightly, and the pebbles rolled down into the open areas between the golf balls. And then he asked the students again if the jar was full. Well, they agreed, yeah, it's full this time. And the professor next picked up a box of sand and poured that into the jar. Of course, the sand filled up everything else. And he asked once more if the jar was full. And the students responded with a unanimous yes. The professor then produced 2 beers. He pulled them out from under the table and poured the entire contents into the jar, effectively filling the empty space between the sand. And the students laughed. Now, said the professor as the laughter subsided, I want you to recognize that this jar represents your life. The golf balls are the important things: your faith, your family, your children, your health, your friends, and your favorite passions. And if everything else was lost and they only remained, your life would still be full. The pebbles are the other things that matter, like your job, your house, your car. And the sand is everything else, small stuff. And if you put the sand in the jar first, that small stuff, he continued, there's no room for the pebbles or the golf balls. The same goes for life. If you spend all your time and energy on the small stuff, you'll never have room for the things that are important to you. So pay attention to the things that are critical to your happiness. Spend time with your family. Spend time with your parents. Visit your grandparents, or in my case, your grandchildren. Take time to get medical checkups and take care of the golf balls first, the things that really matter. Set your priorities because the rest is just sand. And then one of the students raised their hand and inquired what the beer represented. And the professor smiled and said, well, I'm glad you asked. The beer just shows you that no matter how full your life may seem, there's always room for a couple of beers with a friend. So that's my message today, that we need to concentrate on the golf balls and the pebbles, not the sand, not the liquid. What we do is set our priorities, our faith, our family, our friends, and then the rest is gravy. Don't let that sand interfere with your priorities. So I hope everybody enjoyed that. Your husband passed away and I was just diagnosed with cancer. Kim Bowen, we're going to set our priorities in the right direction. Don't fill that jar with sand. That's the small stuff. Maria, I am rested today. I took a nice long bath this morning. In fact, most of me getting ready included a magnesium bath. I had that fancy magnesium salt, and that worked out pretty good, I think. So, how is everybody today? Kim, I'm glad you're here, honey. I'm glad you're here. Kayla, I'm glad you're here too. Denise, Kelly Aker, Bidet Fleming, the end of pavement country girl. Yeah, we do have to set our priorities. So today, I'm going to concentrate on my golf balls, on my priorities, and not sweat that small stuff. Not sweat it. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Kayla. She's praying for you, sweetie. That's always so nice. Magnesium for the win. You better believe it. Magnesium for the win. All right, y'all. I got a couple of things I wanted to show you. I've had these way too long. I got them from a company. I'll have to put the link in the description after the video. I hope I can remember to do that. It'll be a great day now that we've seen our favorite YouTuber. Oh, Jesse, you're too sweet. And look at here. So how many of y'all have heard that story before? Hey, F.R. Humphrey, I'm glad to see you, Felicia. I had heard it years ago, but when I found it, I just thought, yeah, I can concentrate and let that small stuff go. Yep, Karma, that is small stuff, baby. I mean, it seems big stuff at the time. It's spoiled coffee. You have, Kelly? Yeah. Oh, hello, Sammy Joe. How are you? Good to see you. It's a bad mug. That's what Scott says. Oh, and we were over on Life with Belinda and Chuck this morning talking about the cruise that's coming up in 2025. It's wonderful. By the way, Scott and Jesse, I've gotten everything straight, and my price is just about equal to yours, Scott. I just haven't ordered the expensive, like $500 internet package, and I'm not sure I'm going to do that. I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to have to download a whole bunch of stuff So because I fall asleep with earbuds in my ear listening to YouTube. Oh no, I'll have to, you know, download Jesse's lives, Scott's lives, Jerry's lives, everybody's lives. I'll have to download them all so that I'll have them on my phone so I can listen to them on the ship. So I received these lights in the mail from this company. I'm supposed to do a video on just that, and I will, I suppose, when I find a place in the house to put them. But they're, oh, I got it upside down. ASOKO LED under cabinet lights, and they're like monitoring lights and stuff. They're really cool. I just got them out of the box this morning. So they have USB cords to charge them. And of course, I haven't charged them because I just opened the box. But you've got these little sticky things to be able to put them wherever you want or under the counter. But they're also magnetized. Do they have these little magnets? Yeah. So this is not the one I tried out. Let's see if it works. It's got an on, off, and auto. Oh, that's a bright light. I don't want anybody that's, has a hard time. Oh, have a little halo over me. Look like an angel. I don't think so, but anyway, this is the light, and it has a little fingerprint. Let's see if I can get it to turn off. Well, apparently not. I'll turn it off. It has a little fingerprint, and that's where you change the style of the lighting. And yeah, Southern Angel with my crown is a little crooked and has a little bit of rust on it. Oh, so the light, when you change it, it can be, I'm trying not to blind anybody because so many people have sensitivity to lights, but you can't see the difference. But there's a pretty big difference in the different stages of the light, just so you know. It's really cool. And being magnetized, that's something that, I thought they were really cool. Oh, hey, Perry Hill Farms. I'm so glad you're here. What a fun group. Always up for a challenge. Yeah, just a little rust, David. Just a little. Crown is kind of a little crooked. Got a little rust on it. A couple of jewels in there, but the surroundings, it's a little loose because it's a little tough. I also ordered this thing. Now, this is from Temu. I'm not a Temu person, y'all. I'm really not. But there's some things that my friends get YouTube see, YouTube do that I really want to. Hey, Danny. So I ordered this thing. And I got it because Black's Tropical Homestead has it. And it's like a stand for your phone. And you can put your phone in there. You could set it either way, landscape or portrait. And then this little eye that's right here, the stand follows you wherever you go. It's kind of freaky, but I thought it was cool. Yeah, I don't know about Temu either, honey, but if they irritate the living tar out of me when you get ready to order something and you get stuck on a Temu channel thing and you can't get out because all they want you to do is roll the wheel, that kind of stuff. Oh, that's the one that Sherry was using in the kitchen the other day. Yes. So I'm looking forward to doing that because, I'm a wiggle worm. I wiggle and squiggle and do all that stuff, but it was real cheap. Like, I don't know, $7, something like that. I thought, what the heck? I've blown $7 on a hamburger before. At least I got something to show for it. All right. Now, I have a little bit of mail. It's 11:19. I wanted to show you some things that I've gotten in the mail, which was wonderful. And this is from a friend of mine from Facebook. And I'm going to get to see her in October. Let me see. They didn't take I got to find my calendar because, my brain doesn't go all the way to the top. October 13th, 14th, and 15th. October 13th, 14th, and 15th. Edenton is being inundated by all the Tales crowd, meaning Tales of an Educated Debutante. Adrian, her followers are coming to town. And because it's right here in my hometown, I couldn't miss it. And so I'm excited to be able to see her people. 90% of those people will be from Facebook, but they'll be right here in my own little town. And I'm planning on giving them a little demonstration of a Be Ready so that they may not have ever seen anybody can anything before, or start a fire with alcohol and cotton balls and 2 cans of dirt, something like that. And everybody needs to know. I don't care what, TOED, yes. I don't know, no matter what financial status you're in, hurricanes don't care if you have money or you don't. Emergencies, fires, things like that, they don't discriminate. So we all, no matter what financial situation we're in, because some of these people that are coming are pretty, they don't worry about paying the electric bill. Let's put it that way. Hey, Dink and Tank and Janie Long Jenkins, but they're kind and generous and awesome individuals that are all followers of hers. And I'm so looking forward to being part of their crowd that weekend. So this was a birthday gift that I received while I was gone. Here's the lovely card. Hey, Dee. And it says, Dear Anne, excuse me, sorry for the delay getting your birthday present to you. I was having a hard time finding a charm. Nothing wrong with having birthdays linger. Hope you enjoy it. Love, Cindy. And this is from Cindy from Facebook. I adore her. She is just the sweetest thing and so thoughtful. And y'all, look at that bracelet. You see that beautiful charm? Isn't that precious? I just love it. Oh, and it fits. Fits just right. So now I can look down and look at that dragonfly and remember that the Lord is with me all the time. I really like it. Felicia, I spoke 8 days ago. Oh, David, he's fussing at you, Felicia. David, you're not allowed to fuss at my peoples. Where's that light strip purchased from? It's on Amazon, and I'll put the link in the bio underneath. Now, Jesse or Cherie, if y'all are around, I might need your help at the end. It's on Amazon. It's ASOKO LED lights. And I'll have a link. Hey, Cedar Grove Farm. I'll just have to do it after everything's over. So I got one more thing in the mail from our precious Rebecca, Touched by Yarn. I won this kind of sort of in a roundabout way because, hey, Gail Southern Living, I'm glad you're here. I want to talk about you for tonight. So on Jesse's Live, someone won Rebecca's prize that she was giving away at Lazy Days Ahead. And they gave that prize to me, which was so kind and gentle and awesome. And look at here, I've gotten a pot holder, which I adore, and a dishcloth. Isn't that pretty? Like every stitch is perfect. I just love it. And it's from Rebecca, Touched by Yarn. Let me open this up because she makes these little pouches herself. I love it. And there's her sticker. So cute. So tonight I'm going to be, now Jesse, if you're around, I just need the game. You don't have to come up if you're not ready for that or anything, but if you're around, I do need the game. I didn't get the game pulled up properly, apparently, because it's not there. Miss Shirley, hey, darling. You like stickers? I do too. G Mama grows hard in the garden. You do grow. You got me. Okay, Jesse. So what I'm going to be giving away is from Meg's Little Country House. This is a set of cloths that I undid all her pretty wrapping because I thought they were both for me. But anyway, this is a cloth and some scrubbies. There's 2 scrubbies in here. And so what we could do for a hashtag whenever we get ready, I think hashtag Megs. And what I've done is put in the description of this video, Meg's Little Country House, her YouTube channel, and her Etsy store, I should call it. Is it Etsy or Etsy? I think it's Etsy. I am, Diana. I'm going to Adrian's weekend. It's my hometown, so I'm going to be here. I haven't bought my Shrimp by the Bay ticket yet. They're $50 a piece. Hey, Cream-Eyed Maples. But I thought, what the heck? Okay, Jessie, I'm ready if you are. Whenever you are, if you'll put up the giveaway tool. Yep, and let's put hashtag Megs, MEGS, because she was one that donated these lovely dishcloths. Aren't they sweet? All handmade. And these scrubbies. I'll tell you what, it's so nice to have friends that do this. So if you'll type in hashtag Megs, if you would like some handmade cloths and 2 of her scrubbies. These are the same kind of scrubbies that and cloths that my Auntie Peg makes. And they're beautiful. And she has an Etsy store, like I said. Do y'all say et like E-T or it like I-T? Because I'm always confused at that. So yeah, these lights are going to be great. I need to do, there I am twice. Yo, once is enough, I'm telling you. The Modfather can drop Meg's link. I don't have it. Okay. Well, he'll be able to do that. I've got it in the description, and so it'll all be fine. All right, let's see. We have 71 people and 32 entries. Twins, I know, old school Nick. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Colleen Vissure, and we'll do this real quick. Itsy Spider. Itsy Bitsy Spider. Tonight is the grand prize drawing at Gale's Southern Living. Gale's Southern Living, tonight, 6:30 Central Time, 7:30 Eastern. And she's going to be giving away or drawing the grand prize winner. Carlene Vissure was my, I love how Jessie says your name, honey, was my semifinalist. And but so everybody's semifinalist is in the wheel to be able to do that. But she's also going to be giving away other prizes, one of which is one of Uncle Wayne's spoons and a scrubby from my Auntie Peg, and other prizes to the audience all through the thing. So tonight, Gale Southern Living, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern Time. And so try not to miss that, because I would love to see you all there. I'm going to go up there with her for a little while. I got to scoot out in the bushes, but I'm in a good giveaway. There you go, sweet thumb. There you go. That's right. Yes, I was. Thank you very much, Carly Vissure. And I sent her a $25 Amazon gift card by email, which I didn't even know how to do that. Jessie and Lisa, especially Lisa, helped me figure it out. All right, it's 11:29. Let's get ready to draw. We have, I can't see it, but it's like 30 something out of 79. That's okay. Quick scoot in there. I'm going to count down from 5 since we have a little bit of a delay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push that button. It's nice to have such good help. And I pay them so well. Hedgehog Homestead! Yay! Now, honey, I don't know if I have your new address since you've moved to your new property. So please email me at andalehomestead@gmail.com. And Laura, I'm tickled to pieces for you. Nobody deserves it any more than you do. We all deserve it, but none more than the other. They're beautiful. Really. They're very pretty. Thank you, Jesse. I really appreciate that. He's down in the basement and I didn't even throw him a snack. Okay, thank you, Laura. Just email me, andalehomestead@gmail.com. All right, everyone. It's 11:30. It's time for me to get out of here. At 12 o'clock, I'm not sure if she's going today, but she does often. Danny Days Ahead goes on at 12 o'clock. Also, African Dreaming goes on at 12 o'clock. Mountain Grandma and Yogi Hollow Farm go together at 12 o'clock. There's lots of folks come on at 12. So if you have 2 or 3 different appliances, or you can wear earbuds on one, run another, and have something else on the TV. Hey, Cassandra South Fulton Garden and Vicki Lynn McKinnon, Cedar Grove Farm. I'm glad y'all are here. Sammy Joe, it's so good to see you. And Jen, I'm happy you're here. She is sunshine. Where's Brownie? There's my Brownie. Damn him he is. He's an old, old man. Have a great day, Miss Ann. Be on the lookout for our lives coming soon. Good. When is it coming, Perry Hill Farm? They're so cute. I just love, I fall in love with them even more each time. Hadn't seen any notification for Danny Days yet. Well, you know, sometimes she does that. A resilient dad. Thank you so much. You are so adorable and so precious and so supportive of all of us in this community. And when he comes on lives, he's soon going to be having his channel Rockin' and Rollin'. He has quite a bit of knowledge in the gardening world. And for such a young man, he has a lot of wisdom. And wisdom will get you a whole lot further in life than smarts any day. Not that he doesn't have smarts, but hey, Micro Farmer. Hey, Kate Sullivan and Old School Mick and Danny Day. So if I go ahead and go live. Okay. All right. Good, Danny. Danny's going to go ahead and go live. And if you go ahead now, then you'll beat the 12 o'clock rush also, because I'm getting ready to close up. Y'all say goodbye to each other. Thank you so much for being here and for all the support. Remember that what I'm going to concentrate on today is to not sweat the small stuff. Get my priorities straight. My faith, my family, my friends. Things that are really important. All those little pebbles that come next are my home and jobs and cars and junk. Then that sand that goes in that jar, all the rest of that can be washed away in no time at all. And remember, there's always time to be able to have a beer or two with a friend. Even if I don't, I could have sweet tea and you could have the beer. It would be fine with me. Coca-Cola, maybe my protein drink. So remember, the Lord says, I know the plans I have for you, say the Lord. They're plans for good and not to harm you. They're plans for hope and the future. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you again, my resilient dad. Oh, resilient dad, you're very special and very kind to all of us. Jeremiah 29:11. Gail Southern Living, I will see you tonight, baby girl. All right. Y'all take care. Love you very much.